emotional and confused.
Loving and complacent.
Why complacent?
I don't find that the things I do in my life drive me. I'm just kind of status quo all the time. I like to think I'm kind of cool and even-tempered. Do you beg to differ?
Does that affect you guys' marriage?
According to her, it does.
Well, I mean, because I'm just saying, like, with someone who describes himself as emotional and someone who describes himself as complacent, those are kind of two opposite things. One's more cool and calm, and one's a little bit more of like a volcano ready to.
So I guess
Go
what
off.
we're presuming is that opposites attract.
Like, do opposites attract? That's what I'm asking. Or do they kind of implode?
Yeah, I would say for the most part. No?
I guess.
And does you say yourself as loving and successful? Does everyone in your life see you that way?
Yes, because I am a celebrity. I have my own talk show. I've met with the Dalai Lama. I've met many presidents. I've also gone and done many interviews with duchesses and princesses around the world. I've been in many, many movies, many TV series too. I'm pretty sure you've seen me in a couple.
Okay.
Mhm.
You seem like you're a very busy person.
Oh, yes.
Does that affect you in your love life or in your personal life? Or you said you're very loving, but
Yes, because
Yeah.
I'm well known. I mean, I go right to the grocery store and it's just around the corner.
That-
So
that-
everyone
she
there.
loves her fans,
so you
I
love
guess.
your fans. So because when you describe yourself as loving, I think that you love others, but it seems like you're talking about how other people love
Oh no,
you.
I have tons of parties. Lots of people come to my place. I am able to get in contact with practically anybody. I'm invited to many different social events. So
Is that real love? Or is that like love, or is that more like you're famous, I want people to show up, so I'll invite you?
no, I think it's real love.
Okay.
Because I
Wanna be
mean, if they didn't love me, then they wouldn't even bother showing up.
Of course.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be having any of my Grammys or any of those other special awards.
Good. Smart stuff.
What do you think of yourself?
Are you referring to me or?
You can be to you too,
Oh.
like all three of you.
Um, it's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
I think of myself as dedicated to my family. I would say I don't have the best job in the world, but it's a job that keeps food on the table. I like to say I try to be committed to my family. Again,
I see you beg to
Beg
differ
to
a little
differ.
bit. Why don't you think he's committed to your family?
Oh, cheating probably wouldn't be
Mm.
committed. Just probably not.
I've been their sister.
So,
Five husbands.
so you had, so, when you describe yourself as complacent, that means you're okay with how things are, but if you cheat, that usually means you're not. So, why? Who? Was it just a one-time thing? Was it like a relationship? What was it?
I'd like to say it was a one-time thing,
Okay.
but it just,
Why?
once it happened, it kind of just,
Why?
everything spiraled.
Why'd you do it?
Truthfully, I just felt stuck.
Okay.
I felt kind of bogged down by everything.
By your family?
No, just everyone around where we live. It's just, I feel like there's so many expectations thought of us, and that we're this perfect family that nothing happens to, nothing bad happens to. But that's just not reality. You know what I mean?
Definitely, actually.
It's just,
On a personal level, yeah, I actually do.
we're not perfect.
Of course.
We're not perfect human beings.
So no one's perfect, so to say.
Exactly.
Do you believe you're perfect?
I think so, since everyone else thinks I am. I mean, you wouldn't even bother talking to me if I wasn't pretty good at what I do, especially in my career and my family life. I have a wonderful son. He actually did very well in school. He's now a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I expect him to do wonderful things. I mean, he works his butt off every single day, and he's...
So you don't see him much.
Oh no, I see him quite often.
Okay.
He tends to show up on my show. I've had him on there a couple times to give us a little talk down about what it's like in the doctor's field, and he's gotten a couple of people that have come to his office saying, "Oh, I saw you on Viola's show," and all
Mhm.
that stuff. Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
For real though, I mean, if you think you can't be human if you think you're perfect.
Well, I don't think of myself as perfect. I mean, I do have my flaws. I have had 5 husbands. One of them happened to be gay.
Do you think that's because of you, maybe?
So, I
I
mean,
don't think so.
fool me
I
once,
think-
shame on you.
I
Shame on
think
you,
that
right?
there was something
Exactly.
wrong in his mind that made him change, and so he just
Uh-huh,
went
uh-huh.
downhill from
All
there.
all 4 of the other ones.
Well, the first one passed away.
Okay.
He died from a sudden heart attack, unfortunately.
How old was he?
Huh?
How old was he?
Oh, it was when I was much younger. So let's see. I gotta think for a moment. We married right after high school,
Okay.
so he was in his. I think he was 25 when he
Okay,
passed away.
I heard
Yeah,
heart
so-
attack, so I thought. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Do you still think about him?
Oh yes, all the time. He's my son's dad, so I adored him.
So he was your
crazy.
first love.
Yes.
How's
Um,
your relationship with your son?
It's very good. Like I said, he's
Oh,
come
he's
on my
come on.
show.
Sorry.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's okay. I love him to death. He's right now going out with a temp, but that's okay. It's just a little thing, but it'll be okay.
Now, you know, your husband, said that he feels dogged down and that you guys feel like perfect and you have to be. Do you feel that way?
That we're perfect.
That everybody
I never
thinks you're
said we're
perfect.
perfect.
But you said everybody thinks you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
does the world,
Do
do your neighbors think
Do your
you're a
neighbors
perfect
think you're
couple?
perfect, or
Yeah, I would
Do you-
say so.
is there a specific reason they might think? Like, do you voice your reason to your neighbors or to your friends whenever you guys are having a spat, or do you guys try and maintain that perfect mentality?
We try to maintain it.
Okay. He also said that he feels dogged down, like you're stuck, right? That's why you had the affair. Have you voiced any reason to, like, maybe get unstuck, or are you happy where you are?
I'm not happy where I am.
Then why don't you say something?
I don't know, Frank. I don't know, actually.
But, you know, it's kind of hard for you to say that. I mean, you had the affair. Why didn't you say anything?
I mean, we talked, and I thought you agreed. Not agreed, but I thought you forgave me. I mean,
Because it was just sex for you, wasn't it?
yeah,
There was nothing emotional,
No.
just sex.
exactly.
Oh, okay, cool. That makes it perfectly fine.
Yeah, because you know they say men have more of an issue with emotional affairs and women have more of an issue with physical affairs. They actually do say that out there. So does it bother you how you did his affair change the way you view yourself? Like, did you ever think, oh, maybe I'm not pretty enough, maybe I'm not enough?
Yeah, it made me a little bit think that I wasn't enough, but
But you are enough. I mean, we have 2 children together. We have 1 on the way. I mean, we've stuck together. Can't you see that?
you want that one that's on the way?